Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we finished off the terrace by defeating a giant robot that was, led by Bowser Jr. And in this episode, we are going to take on the Hungry Luma Galaxy for the terrace, and then move on to the Fountain Dome, blah 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 blah. But first things first, it seems that our friends, the Toads, have completed their starship. So let's talk to the, whatever this guy is, I suppose.
We've finished building the starship. We'll use it to search for power stars. And we, the members of the Toad Brigade, will be the brave crew. And this brigade needs a bold leader, so I nominate, me. Under my command, the galaxies will see the bravery of the Toad Brigade. See you around the galaxies!
Dictator much? I don't know, he's kind of being that way, except it's not actually countries taking control of by force, it's actually a crew of toads, so I feel sorry for them. But, you know what, maybe he'll be a great leader, maybe not, we'll find out later. But in the meantime, we have Hungry Luma to talk to.
Hey you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty starbits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform! I'm famished! I'll need 400 starbits to curb the hunger pangs.
You see what I mean? Galaxies are expensive! They require many more starbits to create than just a simple planet at a galaxy, but then again, this is only like 3 times more, actually 4 times more than in Good at Galaxy.
That's it! I'm stuffed! Here we go! Transform!
Now believe me when I say, these galaxies will get more and more expensive the farther you get into the game. Like, I'm pretty sure by the end of the game, the Sweet Galaxy has appeared. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, by the end of the game, you're going to be paying 1,600 starbits just to create a new galaxy. Not even kidding. But with that, anyways, with that out of the way, let's go into the Sweet Galaxy. I actually just accidentally, okay, so apparently if you shake the nunchuck, that counts as shaking the Wiimote. So, I accidentally actually went into the launch star without even trying. Okay, anyways, also, Hungry Luma Galaxies are minor galaxies, so that means there's only one mission in them, and this one is Rocky Road in the Sweet Galaxy. So, Rocky Road is basically more of an obstacle course than anything. It's a pretty tough mission. I struggled a lot with it back when I originally started playing this game, but now it's not really that much of an issue. So, welcome to the galaxy. Yes, the text that appears every single time you enter a galaxy, no matter what galaxy it is, so I don't know why I just addressed that now. But yes, we're going to be dealing with cookie cutters and spinning platforms of all things in this area. And overall, it's just a pretty fun galaxy. And also, you might be hearing a familiar tune in the background. Yes, what you are hearing is the athletic theme from Super Mario Bros. 3 in the background. Alright, fine, I'll listen to you guys. Let's move on. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky because now the cookie cutter is going to start, at some point here. Well, actually, cool, we get 1-up. That's actually pretty accessible, so at least you're not going to be wasting any lives by going through here. I mean, it's assuming you get to this part. Okay, now we're at the very end at this point, and the cookie cutters are kind of backwards, so now you're actually trying to jump onto the holes instead of, I don't know, it's just really complicated to explain, but basically you get the idea. You're doing the ironic thing. You're jumping onto the holes on some of these parts and doing the opposite on the others. Okay, then why didn't you collect it? Why did you wait for me to get here? Why didn't you just get it? That could have saved me a lot of trouble. Okay, fine. Well, either way, guys, the Toad Brigade beat us here. I mean, look at this. Behind here, yep, that's the Toad Brigade. They beat us here, yet they did not collect a star, which they could have done, and then be transported back to the Comet Observatory, whatever. Also, before we get the star, if you shake your Wiimote, you'll notice that you can transform those 8 strawberries into starbits. I know they're not strawberries, but whatever. Whatever. Just sometimes that's the kind of thing that happens when you're kind of in a hurry. So I didn't want to sit there for too long, you know, trying to think of it, but when I got the Power Star right above my head, so you guys understand. Now, when you come back from a minor Hungry Luma galaxy, then you are going to end up back here where Rosalina is. It's just something that kind of happens every time. So yeah, there will be 2 reasons why you come back here. It's either to talk to Rosalina or after returning from the Hungry Luma galaxy, which in this case was the later, because obviously now that we're saving our game, Rosalina doesn't have anything to say to us. So let's move on, shall we? To the Fountain Dome. Yes. Quick fun little trivia in the European version of this game. Actually, I think it's either the European version of this game or the beta. I'm pretty sure it's the European version. This is not called the fountain, it's called the bathroom. So basically in the European version we would be going in the bathroom right now, which is kind of funny. But it also kind of makes it a little bit more gross with all this water here and whatnot. Anyway, let's ignore that. Let's move on. Let's go on to our very first... Let's get started on the Fountain Dome right away. Okay, so we actually have a minor galaxy open to us, and I could actually go there probably next episode. But for now, let's move on to our very first galaxy in the Fountain Dome, Space Junk Galaxy. Now, remember in the last episode when the Lumas were talking about the Fountain Dome, saying that it's like all relaxing and whatnot? I think it was Polar who said that. This is the galaxy that really shows that. So this is Polestar Path. But like I said, Space Junk Galaxy is a very, very relaxing galaxy in my opinion. In fact, it's actually, it's just so calming, the music that you have here. I mean, like, there's some types of video game songs out there that are so relaxing you could fall asleep to them, and this is one of them. Like, these are kind of songs you would want to fall asleep from because it's just that soothing. Here we have a crystal with some more crystals on it that have star bits. So I'm just going to be talking kind of in a calm tone in this mission so that we can actually enjoy the music. Of course, you only get to enjoy for like 2 of the missions here. At least 2 of the main missions. There's also a secret star mission that we can actually do probably in the next episode or 2. But for now, let's go on. Enjoy the soothing music while playing around with these pole stars, I suppose. Now, if you want, actually, no, you can't do this yet. But there's gonna be you're gonna be going to this planet in the next 2 missions, and that's where it's actually a secret mission that involves the Hungry Luma on there. But for now, we're gonna go on to these 3 planets right here, where the gravity issue really starts to take its toll, because you go around these planets and you go in, like, it's really the controls get really complicated when you're on these planets like this, because, like, say I go this way. Like, say I go to the left here. Now, that means Mario's gonna go to the left. But when I go around the planets, I'm going right, but still holding the control stick left on the nunchuck. Now, same goes for when I go right here. I'm gonna be going right, but now I'm going left. Actually, I was going left when I was under the planets. Yeah, see, I'm going left right now, but I'm still holding the control stick right, so that's where it can get kind of complicated with the controls, you know, when you're on these planets like this. But it's not that bad. But as you can see there, I just tried to go up, but I went down, because with the way the controls work here, it's really complicated. There's a lot of detail to go into about that. I'm not going to go into that right now. So we're just going to move on. And look at this! Another look at the future planet we're going to be going to, but still, again, not yet. Oh, by the way, speaking of future, look at this! This, my friends, is the ship that we have in Pikmin 2. It's the, you can see the 2 cockpits and everything, but I think it's a direct reference to Pikmin 2. I'm not sure. Pikmin 2 did come out like 3 years before this game, so it's a likely story, and so it's a likely story that everyone wants to believe. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure it's true. It probably is, but there's a small possibility it could just be a coincidence, but I'm not sure. There's something really interesting about this. It's like these pole stars inside planets now. So, what exactly we're trying to do here? I don't know. the fact is we're just trying to move on, though, so we'll go with it. Okay. Yeah, so please, make sure you're holding the A button at all times. If you let go of it, there's a chance that you will actually just completely lose the pole star you're on. You'll have to, and the game will actually, like, force you to go all the way back to the first planet before you got to this where you are. And that can be extremely annoying, because you don't want to do this part over again. Definitely do not. So make sure you get onto the last pole star, and then spin the control stick to, actually spin your Wiimote to get back onto this planet. These enemies are pretty interesting. They just jump up and down. Just kind of weird, but whatever. You can shake into them and get star bits, or you can jump on top of them to get coins. I'm not going to get coins right now because, again, coins are so freaking useless. I'm pretty sure the only reason they put coins in this game is, one, so you can have a way to heal yourself just like in Super Mario Sunshine. And two, so that, I guess, so that they could tell the hardcore Mario fans from the past that they haven't forgotten about coins. I don't know at all, to be honest. It's just my guess. Your guess is as good as mine. So in the meantime, we got some toads stuck inside these crystals here. We're gonna free them from their traps, I suppose. You're a little late. Your crew is just stuck inside these crystals, if you don't mind. What, did you, like, just get lost or something, or what? Like, how'd your crew end up over here, dude? What kind of a captain are you?
Mr. Mario! As the brave captain of the Toad Brigade, I've already discovered a shortcut to the Power Star. Take the Sling Star at the top of the Stars room. There's a shortcut on top of the Stars room.
What kind of a captain are you? I don't even want to know. See, we can already tell, like, it's already the fact that he nominated himself as captain, that's a red flag on his own, but now he's abandoning his crew to go find the stars so he can have all the glory. What a great captain, isn't he? Okay, so these, my friends, are silver stars. These were actually introduced in Super Mario 64 DS, the DS remake of the original Super Mario 64, where they actually had some new missions that involved these silver stars. Basically, the thing with the silver stars is that you must collect 5 of them, and then they will turn into a regular power star, which is gold. So it kind of makes sense that they're called silver stars, because they're not as good as gold stars. I mean, because only 5 of them can make a gold star. But this is pretty interesting on its own. I mean, look at this. Like, basically, you don't see where you're going until, like, it creates the path for you as you're going on it. Which makes this a little bit tricky because you don't know where it's going to appear. So you don't want to jump ahead of yourself because you might end up dying. But other than that, it's really simple stuff. Just be slow, I guess is the best way to put it. I mean, it's your best bet surviving this one part of the mission where you're getting the silver stars. It's just, don't go too fast, because then you'll get ahead of the path and you won't know if you're going the right way or not. You have to go, like, it's only going to form a certain way. Okay, so now we need to go back, and with that you just retrace your steps, and there we go, we have our star. Alright, and that puts us off at 14 minutes, which I think means is a good stopping point for this episode, okay? Yes, I know it's fairly short, but whatever. I'm not trying to go for 20-minute episodes every single time. I'm actually trying to go for 15, but that's just... It just keeps ending up the fact that we're doing, like, like, trying to do more missions than we can in a certain amount of time, so... But whatever. So we discover a new galaxy, and that's a good stopping point for this episode, okay? So next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy, we're going to do the, I guess, the remaining missions of no, not the remaining missions, but, most of the missions in Space Jump Galaxy, and also do that, I guess, that question mark galaxy as well. And I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.